A Hurricane Ida evacuee in Austin just got some good news this afternoon. Moments ago, he told us his power has been turned back on at his home in Louisiana. He's one of the hundreds of thousands who was waiting for that electricity to be restored before they could return home. As Jenny Lee tells us, he still has a long road to recovery.
Now, this is the scary part.
Charles Duffy walks us through his apartment the day after Hurricane Ida hits New Orleans. Cell phone footage shows us the damage it left behind.
Last night in the other room, the ceiling collapsed. I went in, it was leaking everywhere. I could see it sagging.
Entire parts of the ceiling now laying on the ground. His belongings and glass scattered everywhere. Still, Duffy knows the damage could have been worse.
This is not as bad as it could have been.
Especially since hours before, winds and rain announced Hurricane Ida's arrival.
The later you got closer to 8, 9 o'clock is really where you just heard the constant howling wind. Gusts would, I could feel the house shake.
Duffy lives in the South 7th Ward near the French Quarter. It wasn't hit as hard as the lower parishes, but Ida knocked out power for hundreds of thousands of people. That was the deciding factor for Duffy to call his brother in Austin for help.
It took me more like 10 to 10 and a half hours to drive there. And that's pretty much just going straight through.
Duffy has been in Austin for a week and a half, making the most of his second home.
To me, Austin is like the New Orleans of Texas, with the food, the culture, the music, except you have like hills and trees.
Knowing his road home is a long one ahead. In Austin, I'm Jenny Lee.